Cancer, this is going to be your April video. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you and you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach me at the links in the description box below. There's 3 ways to reach me, 3 ways to donate. A donation is required in order to receive or even schedule a reading. However, the amount is entirely up to you. If you are easily offended, please just go ahead and click off now. So the first 2 cards you have coming out is Virgo and the Sun, Cancer. Okay. So some of you, many of you, in fact, may be trying to focus on work. In fact, there may be a focus here for a number of you on what exactly makes you happy when it comes to work. There may be a situation here where you're sort of weighing your option. Like, I feel like there's sort of what's more important at this moment, money or happiness, as far as it relates to the job. I feel like some of you may be doing what makes you happy, but there's a chance that it doesn't bring as much money as you would like or as you need currently. So there's this sort of like, this makes me happy, but I need more money, so what's more important currently, sort of thing. There also may be some new opportunities for you in the area of money, some light being shed. You may have a light on you. Some of you, Cancer, you may have a light being shown on you, or people may be seeing you in a new light. There's something here with your desires as well. And I'm feeling like there is a stepping into a more masculine energy, perhaps becoming more balanced within your own feminine and masculine energy. April for Cancer. Heart chakra. All right, so the number 4. I mean, I already said, I feel like there's this situation and maybe choice, like what makes my heart sing. I'm hearing what makes my heart sing and what puts food on the table. But also I feel like some of you in the recent past have had someone really stomp on your heart. You're clearing blockages in the heart chakra for a number of you. This could carry on into current energy, but I am actually picking it up as recent past. So something that maybe already started. The healing begins here. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I'm feeling like someone stomped on your heart, someone that you really loved and trusted. Maybe they didn't act or react in the way that you thought was appropriate, or the way that you expected, and that, or even the way that you would have. And that did a number on you. And like I said, I feel like that's recent past, and now the healing begins. I feel like this is already, the healing has already started. Wow. So the solar plexus is coming out with 12, the card to observe. I believe that's related to the Hangman in this deck. The solar plexus is how we feel, right? It's how we feel. It's what we feel. And it changes throughout the day. Cancer. There is a very strong message of weight, like the way you are feeling may not necessarily be just. Okay? Observe. I feel like I need to tell you to really observe the situation and what's actually going on. Not what you think is going on, not what has gone on in the past, making you sort of assume that these patterns would continue. There's a very like strong sense of, are you really seeing it for what it is? Are you seeing the truth of the situation, of the matter? Are you actually observing these things that are making you feel some type of way? Or are you kind of assuming and projecting? Detach. And trust. Yeah. Yeah. Detach and trust. So it's related to the Fool and I don't know what that one is. Maybe Justice or Strength. I'm not sure, but I feel like you need to detach a little bit from all your feelings. Like, get out of your feelings for a minute and stop and observe, where are those really coming from? Are you actually observing these things happen? Or is it just kind of you, Cancer, with your emotional ass? I love Cancers, I really do. My sister's a Cancer. But y'all know y'all are emotional roller coasters. Basket cases of emotional roller coasters. I don't know, something about the energy currently. It's like, it may be leading you to not trust and sort of just, you know, making your own. I'm not trying to call you delusional. I feel like you have a reason to be feeling the way that you're feeling, but not based on anything that's currently going on, based on things that have happened in the past is what I'm getting. Based on what you're going through in your own life, and based on whatever this person has done or whatever the patterns were in the past, and not necessarily what is going on currently. So not saying you don't, you have a reason to feel this way, but maybe just step back from that for a minute. Okay. The Queen of Cups. She who offers love. That's the current energy, and that is all you, Cancer. Queen of Cups, such Cancer energy. Loving, nurturing, intuitive, nurturing. And I feel that, like, that's kind of why you got hurt. There's also, like, I'm being shown and told, like, or Cancer, you don't get so busy healing everyone else, or worrying about everyone else's state of health and well-being, that you are neglecting your own. You have a tendency to, you have a lot of tendencies, but you can offer everyone else nurture and love. At what point do you keep some of that for yourself? At what point do you look at your situation and say, you know, like, especially for those of you that are really trying hard to help heal someone that maybe doesn't want it or isn't ready for it or for whatever, there's a reason that your heart got hurt over here really, really bad. So at what point do you say, okay, yeah, I love this person and I'm willing to go the distance with this person, and I want this person to do well and heal, and I want them to feel love and experience love and blah, blah, blah. And I want to be all of this for this person. However, this person isn't sort of giving that back, and that person doesn't necessarily feel that way or show that way to you. So at what point do you look at the situation and say, wow, how much can I really love myself continuing to put me through this? The challenge here, justice. Wait for decision. Now, it did come in the reverse position, okay? So, again, the injustice and the lies is a challenge. Some of you may actually be going to court, or in the middle of, or waiting on a court date, going to court, getting a divorce, just anything to do with court, not necessarily divorce, but I mean relationship reading. So but this, in this particular deck, it says wait for a decision, and it is coming in the reverse, which would imply that you're not exactly waiting for a decision, and you've already gotten observed with this whole sort of message of take a step back and really look at where your feelings are coming from. So I believe that the challenge is exactly that, being able to step back and judge a situation based on what's currently happening, not what's happened before. Okay, defeat of the mind, you're getting the 5 of Swords here. Okay, in the past, recent past, you're really battling Cancer. You're really, really battling. And like I said, like you have a reason. You have a reason to think this. It's not like this came from nowhere. Something's happened. But I think there's a part of you that knows, like, that's whatever that thing is, it's not currently happening. And you haven't, like, no signs point to it being a current situation or a reoccurring situation, at least not currently. That's a lot of currents. And I think this is a struggle for you. It's like, it's this like, okay, here's what I see and I know what I'm seeing. However, I can't ignore, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I can't help but think blah, blah, blah. No, you haven't shown that to me, but, and it's just this cycle with you here. A heavy burden. Okay. The 10 of Wands. Now it is coming in the reverse position. So I do feel like in the immediate, and again, this, something like this is going to come out and has come out in the immediate outcome position, which is going, you know, 2 days to 2 weeks, sometimes around a month, 2 months max, usually, laying down these burdens. Getting out from underneath the suppression, getting out from underneath all of the responsibility, especially when the responsibility doesn't actually belong to you. And that has to do with this next cycle that we'll be in starting the end of this month. Well, actually already starting, but more towards the end of the month and on into May and possibly even June. So, but that is something that we're all going through, and that is putting down those contracts, soul contracts, karmic relationships, karmic debt, all of that. It's sort of, you know, there's a lot being washed away. There's a lot of burdens being laid down. Okay. Retreat from travail. The Six of Swords. The goal here. I think you want to let things go. I really do. I think you want to let things go. I think you want to move forward. I don't think you want to be thinking like this anymore, but you kind of can't help it right now. Power rises with the Six of Wands. The Chatelaine, the Woman of Ideas. It does come in the reverse position. Okay, here's what I'm feeling like here. You're really in your head, right? You're already emotional, and but I feel like your feelings are coming from a place of in your head, right? Not necessarily something that's actually going on. And so what I'm feeling like here is, in order to rise to your full power, you need to go regenerate, rejuvenate, recharge, right? You got a 6 and a 6, 66. This definitely has to deal with domestic and home, and sort of balancing that out. And there's definitely trouble in paradise for you know, a number of you. You need to retreat. You need to retreat in order to recharge. Take a step back. All the way, though, like, you need some time on your own, away from people, maybe even away from your spouse or your significant other or your partner or whatever's going on there. You got a lot of funky ideas in your head. All right. So we have the Four of Swords, inward study. Another card about going within and withdrawing from the crowd, right? With the Earth Mother, the Queen. But it is in the reverse position. So it's like, on a subconscious level, you're pretty well aware that you're not the most emotionally and mentally stable person right now. You understand fully that there's some things going on within you. I mean, you know, because you're battling it. So you know that it's an issue. And that's why you're battling it. I feel like you're sort of playing devil's advocate with yourself constantly, though. This is a constant thing. Okay, Lady. She seeks intuitive wisdom. The Lady of Cups. I think the queens in this deck are related to the kings, and the ladies are related to the queens in the regular tarot. But that's your advice in the advice position. I'm going to get one more on that, because I feel like, not that your intuition is off, because Cancers are very intuitive. Your intuition isn't off, however, because you're in these thought loops. I feel like it's not off. I just feel like you're not exactly looking at the whole picture with the wheel. You are lucky. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I feel like it's going to get, the advice is to kind of hold on and step back until the wheel turns, until the cycle turns, until you lay down some of this karma, until you're able to let go of fully of some of these thoughts and patterns, because this is not just, you're not just judging them on their patterns. This is also a pattern for you that you will soon let go of. You're in the middle of letting go of this thought loop type of pattern. which is a pattern for you, and not just in this relationship, in other relationships as well. And you're letting go of that as well. Transforming. Learning to trust again. I feel like your trust has been broken. That's why your heart got broken. Okay. Juggling work. Two of Pentacles. We started out with a juggle. Remember, the head and the heart. I'm doing what I love, but it's not bringing me a lot of money, right? So this is also a bother. So you and whoever this is, you and this, your significant other, your partner, money may be a big argument right now, and money is stressful just on its own. And I don't know the #1 cause of divorce, maybe infidelity, but I would have to think that money is right up there at the top of the list. Okay, in the hopes and fears position, she who controls the money in the reverse position. Okay, so you're getting there's a lot surrounding money. Maybe, I feel like you maybe think like, if I could just get the money right, everything else would fall in place. Maybe you think things are going sour because you don't have enough money, or you don't make enough money, or the other person isn't pulling their weight and making enough money. But this is in your hopes and fears position. So it's like you hope to control the money. You fear that you never will. But I'm seeing this reoccurring, like money, 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 money. Money can't be everything. And I would say, don't let the money control you. Okay. The Woman of Hearthfire, the Queen of Wands. So the final outcome here, like the final possible outcome, however you want to look at that, is independence. The Queen of Wands is very independent, and she's whole. She's secure. She stands firm. She's very what am I trying to say? Like, yeah, secure, but she has a high self-esteem. You know, she's not very self-conscious. She stands tall. She stands proud, and she stands independent. So all of this worry, you know, I do believe you break free of it and it works itself out. Okay. With the Novice opportunity, now it's the Novice of Pentacles, and it is coming in the reverse position. Okay. So I don't feel like you miss out on the opportunity. What I do feel like is, once this energy breaks, once there's this change for whatever it is, either a change in the break of the cycle, the break of the loop, the change of the season, the change of the planets, the change of the month, whatever it is, once it happens, once it breaks, it's very rapid. It happens very fast. You level up or level over, or however you want to view that, very fast. All right, let's quickly try to do you and another person. Cancer for the month of April. Give me you and another person. First card out, 8 of Cups. Someone may feel like they're getting trampled, dominated. Okay. You may feel like they want to walk away. You may have already walked away, maybe in the process of walking away. Someone may feel very that horse looks like it's getting ready to mount that woman, and she looks like she's getting ready to let that happen. Yes, because she is holding her legs up and open. I feel like someone feels obligated and overpowered to have sex. It's a turnoff, and it makes them want to walk away. the star coming in the reverse position for the other person, okay? So this person may feel hopeless. This person may need a lot more healing than either one of these people may know. Okay, Cancer, you come out in your own reading. The Chariot here coming out for this other person, which is movement forward. We already know this person wants to walk away. There's a very strong energy of dominance here, and not like I'm a dom and you're a sub or whatever. This is like not, one person is not into this. This is very, it's not kinky. It's not, it's real chauvinistic comes to mind. It's real, it's not a part of what at least one person here wants. Like I said, there's a feeling of obligation here. And this person wants to move forward. And forward in the situation looks like away. Two cards coming out. The 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords in the reverse position. Where this person is really wants to walk away because they feel dominated, they feel obligated. I don't feel like this person really feels like their feelings are being taken into consideration. This person feels much more like they're having trouble letting it go. Okay? It's messing with them. They feel like it can work. They feel, and even if they know that it can't, it's like, I mean, I'm not going to have invested all of this time and all of this money with you for you to just walk away. Like, even if we are really hurting each other and this is completely toxic and hopeless, I'm just going to ride it till the wheels fall off. With all of this deceit, this betrayal, this deception, everything that has come out, all of this hurt, and I'm getting the feeling like we continue to hurt each other possibly. No one is changing. This person doesn't really want to leave, whereas this person is sort of made up their mind, you know, that they really want to go. I mean, not even that they really want to go. Maybe they don't really want to go. Maybe they just know that's what's best. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords coming in. Okay, and we'll get one more. The Nine of Cups, but it comes in the reverse position. Okay, so if you look at this Knight of Swords, she is very starfish-like, right? Like, look at her arms. Look at how her body is. This person is really, like, dominating here. She's not, it doesn't even look like she's enjoying it. And he's got his sword out, like, ready to fight off anything that may come in his territory. This is a very, like, I own you. This is not a good energy. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, you can see that the person is not getting what they want. Especially because if you look at the card upright, look at her body language. Look at how she's grabbing his leg. Look at how he's spread open for her. This is very mutual. This is very mutual. It's pleasing her to please him. You know, the whole thing, it's very mutual. But it's in the reverse. They're not getting what they want. And these other cards, it's not mutual. It's not like, I don't like that. That doesn't turn me on. You know, and I mean, yeah, no one should feel obligated to, yeah. And the Ace of Rods in the reverse position. But like I already said, this person over here, they don't want to move on. I feel like this person is the dominating person over here. Like, even though all of these cards are showing a very dominating, not getting what they want, I feel like that's the person who is being dominated's energy. Like, this is how I feel. And this other person may not realize that's how this person feels, and so that's why they don't believe that it's over. They don't really want to go. They're not ready to let it go. So let's see what's coming in between these people, or the combined energy. My dog is doing the most over there. Like, do y'all hear him breathing and doing all of that shit? He's really bothered. The Magician in the reverse position with the Six of Pentacles. So what's coming in between these two people is uneven energy and someone trying to manipulate a situation. Someone being very controlling and domineering and manipulative and shady. And not, again, this is not even, this is not like we stand together side by side energy. This is like, no good. No good. So let's get a couple of these cards. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay, so if this reading is resonating with you and you are the person that feels like you've had your heart broken and you're obligated to have sex and you're feeling dominated, you're feeling like the energy is unfair, if that is you, do understand that it's not for nothing. Okay, the universe doesn't have it out for you, and you're not a shit person, and it's not happening for no reason. There's something coming for you, something better, something, if for nothing else, this is a period of growth. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time.